What up, what up, what up, what up? Hey, Facebook Live. What up, what up? Drive that funky soul. People get up and drive that funky soul. That's James Brown's song today. Get up. Come on now. Drive that funky soul. What up, everybody? All right, there's your James Brown for the day. I wish I could play the whole track. I was really listening to that one today. Say hello. Hey, Jess, how are you? What's happening? Jess, I have news for you about the reboot. It's all ready to go. And if anybody else wants to know about the reboot, just email info@valtopia.com. And Rosie will take care of you, okay? She will get you hooked up. You can go through it at your own pace. And it's a good one. Woo, it's a good one. Hey, Liana, how are you? And it's 3:33 currently, so if you want to jump on there and do that, just email info. Sorry, I'm just looking for the stream here. Get the share out. What up, what up? How are you guys? What's happening? I had to take a nap a little bit ago. I was like, oh, I was feeling all kinds of tired. Are you guys feeling tired? I got my little iced milky coffee here, iced almond milk. And we're talking again today about boss bitch boundaries. How are you resonating after yesterday's message streaming through? And you guys need to come into my free group Valtopia, because me and the team, we had our team meeting today, and we were discussing all the fun things we're gonna do in my free group Valtopia. So you should join in. And I see people popping on as I share this around. Share it around everywhere. I'm gonna share it in permission too and see if we can rustle up some friends. And sharing into onto my timeline. Boss bitch boundaries, honey. How did yesterday's live stream resonate for you guys? If you're watching the replay, of course let me know. Oh, I'm not being able to share my link. Hey, Jennifer. There is this thing on my, oh, are you kidding me? I can't share my own thing. There's something that I put on my Facebook business page a while back. Oh, now it let me share it. And it's got like a bit.ly link embedded somewhere in there in my business page. And I don't know how to turn it off. Like, come on, let me do it. All right, where else can I share? Anywhere else, you guys? Come on. Boss bitch boundaries for empaths and sensitive creatives. Isn't that exciting? I think this is so exciting, honey. All right, let me start the watch party. Get the crew going. You know what to do. Do you guys like my little jazzy music? So I was standing over here today because the light's better, and I was taking a little nap, and I was getting kind of sleepy. So I thought, well, let me. Oh, listen, there I am. Boss bitch boundaries for. All right. There we go. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Oh, I got to just share it into the place. The place of the place of the place. I like it. So I really want you to hang around, because today and every day this week we're talking, every day we're talking about power stuff. But if you're a sensitive, creative, visionary empath, messenger, healer, guide, coach, mentor, and you found yourself on the line between owning your sensitivity and tuning into who you are and wanting to own who you are and effectuate the magic of who you are without honoring your heart, with honoring your heart and who you are, then this is for you. Because there's many of us who are super sensitive and feely, and we are rebels, and we're here to disrupt and shift what it means to be alive, and our sensitivity and our creativity is vital for this disruption and this stage of our experience as human beings. And our boss bitch boundaries are vital to us becoming and being who we're meant to be. You feel me on this? You feel me? Let me share this to the place. I'm sharing it to this one group where we get new friends every time. And let me see if there's anybody on the watch party. Oh, yeah. All right. Hello. There were a bunch of you guys on yesterday that didn't get readings. So maybe a few more will pop on today. And let me make sure I'm not missing anybody in the watch party. Okay. All right, here we go. So yesterday we talked about our boundaries. We talked about how as feelers and sensitive empaths, we can tune into what others are feeling, and many of us do that because we had to for survival reasons, or we do it because we're used to doing it. We can't help ourselves, and we find it easier to tune into what others are thinking and then sort of modify our response and expression to appease and please others around us. Who identifies with that, doing that? And that's what we talked about on yesterday's stream. That we feel into others, we're psychic, we can read and feel others, and so we sort of accommodate for others because it's easier for us to modulate ourselves in order to modulate the response we're getting from others, because we can feel that reflected back to us. And instead of letting others just enjoy us for who we are and fully being ourselves and letting them have their reactions, we try to attune and atone ourselves. And we find ourselves in these misaligned lives where we're doing and saying things that don't align with our soul vision of who we are and don't let us fully express who we are. Who identifies with that story? It's quiet today. I like it. So this experience that I'm going to offer coming up, the boss bitch boundaries, and I wanted to get into this today, and I wanted to get into some readings with some of you guys and see where you're still having holes, where you're not finding your strength to speak up or say what you need or ask for what you need or recognize where you need support. Who would like to go first on this boundaries, boss bitch boundaries experience, and put in the comments what it is you think is keeping you from honoring who you are, taking the time you need, investing in support to develop your gifts or your art or your practice or passion. And do you think it's because of your kids? Do you think it's because of your family? Like, what are your reasons that you're holding yourself back? I'd love to hear. Hey, Donna. Hey, Michael. Liana would love a reading. Go ahead and share the live stream. Like my business page. I know you've liked my business page. All right. Somebody is suggesting videos on my page, and so we might just be blocking. We don't just drop things on my page, honey. This is Valtopia. This is about all the Valtopian things. And I love sharing Valtopian shares and connecting after we've gotten to know each other, honey. Hey, Donna, how are you? How's it going? Donna's in the D Lab. I love what's happening. Hey, Michael. I love what's happening in the D Lab, and I love what's happening in the 5-day experience. And I'm so excited by the 5-day messenger experience that I'm going to be bringing through more of those kind of experiences. So let's talk about boundaries. If you have questions about boundaries, Michael wants a reading, please share the live stream and like the business page. And I want you to tune into this topic, or even last week's topic, or tell me what's coming up for you. What do you think is something where a fresh perspective or a shift would benefit you? Oh, here we go. We got some cards coming full work. Now this is for the collective reading. We have emergence. So many of us are growing. I know that there's a Saturn retrograde thing happening until September, and I have felt the collective energy and then immediately detached and went to fitness because I was like, eee! I don't know if you empaths have been feeling the collective energy the last few days. I was so tired today, I had to take a nap. It's pretty heavy. There's a lot of karmic balance happening right now. And what that means is you may be being presented with situations that invite you to redo and rewire your brain patterns and your choices. So this is what this energy is about. You want to stay in a place of love for yourself and others. Hey, Eric, thank you. Yeah, please share the live stream. Like my business page. Check out the Valtopia.com. And I'll be happy to read for you. Actually, I should start building a little list. I forgot about that part. So we have Liana, and we have Michael, and we have Eric. I love it, Donna. I can't wait to read what you're saying. And who else was here? And okay. Donna says, I have a boss who is using my words and knowledge as his own in front of you. You're definitely training him. Ooh. Well, so what's your feeling about that? Yeah, tell me a little bit more how that is for you. Like what's going on there? I love it. Isn't it fun, Donna, how no matter, not willing to call him out and use your voice yet. Yeah, isn't it fun? Hey, Tina. How we get presented with these opportunities to rewire our brain and choose differently this time and test our boundaries. I think that's you, and you've had that experience before in some of your jobs, right? Because you're such a smarty pants. They're always trying to usurp your intelligence. And that's something that if it keeps happening, we get to shift it, don't we, Donna? You're like, yes, Val. Okay, so let's do Liana first. You've been a bit amused. However, now I'm getting annoyed at how smart he's sounding from my brain. I love it. Oh, well, I didn't have to give that one a think. And I want you to explore it in your vessel guide, honey, because that's a good one. Woo. Valid. Yeah. I love it. Listen, in the collective read, we have some more grief. We've got a little bit of quiet time. We're connecting as sun signs, and we're being asked to go with the flow of this cosmic energy. I'm feeling it. You guys are all asking for readings, and I'm over here going, I'm tired. So I'm going to just pull cards easily. I've been painting. It's beautiful. I'm not going to show it to you yet. And after we get off the stream, I'm going to paint some more. There's a lot of insight that comes through me when I paint. So Donna's like, damn it, Val, I don't want to write. Well, you got the D-Lab to support you through this. So I would explore it. And, you know, the people in there are super intuitive. So they're probably going to have some wisdom to share with you as you share yours and they share theirs. I love our collective groups. And this is one of my, I love how they continue to get more and more specific to our soul, family, and constellation and stuff like that. So, all right, Liana, are you there? You ready? So, Liana, I'm just going to let the cards tell the message today. Ooh, look, signs and symbols for clairaudience, Liana. You see that? Have you been hearing sounds in your ears? Do you hear tones perhaps? When I hear tones, when certain frequencies are coming in to be acknowledged, like maybe, like a grandmother or somebody's coming through for you, or a message is coming, or something's really important, I'll hear boo, and then I hear full symphonies and music in my head, and I've met people who are creating the music that I hear in my head. Yes, life is good. So are you clairaudient, or is your clairaudience opening up, Liana, as you're hanging out with me in the Valtopia sphere? And are you hearing a tone when it's time to know your signs and symbols? And who resonates with this message and wants to know more about awakening their clairaudience? Hi, Pamela. Welcome to Valtopia. Thank you. Yeah, just share the live stream, like my business page, and I'll put you on the list. Hey, Sarah Jeanette. Yeah, it's such a great group. And I'm really, as I do my fitness, Donna knows me, has been watching me shift. As I do my fitness and care for myself, we are attracting and magnetizing such a beautiful tribe in this community. We always have been, and it just gets better and better. So Liana, let me know how that resonates for you. We have Michael and Eric and Pamela. That was a good message to bring through, Liana. All right. Michael, are you there? You're next, honey. Hey, Sarah. How are you? All right, Michael, I'm waiting to see if Michael's still here, and we're going to pull apart. Ooh, Michael, we already got into your throat chakra. A lot of throat chakra right here. I feel that. What's going on? What are you blocked about? Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome. Welcome to Valtopia, honey. Yeah, if you guys want a reading, just share the live stream, like my business page so that you know when I'm coming on next time, and I'll put you on the list. We're doing little fun, quick readings today, and we are talking about, the topic is boss bitch boundaries for creative, sensitive empaths. So if you're highly empathic, if you're sensitive, if you're a creative visionary, healer, teacher, guide, you know, rebel, setting a new way of being in life, and you're learning to establish your own boundaries more firmly because you've been so sensitive and thoughtful, and you have this big, juicy heart that you actually have on lockdown because you've been hurt so many times, because you're such a loving soul. I got you, boo. We're going to learn how to own our frequency, fill out to our edges, and represent as the creative, magical beings that we are, and not let anything, any old story of victimhood or incapacity or illness or less than worthiness stop us from shining and rising into our luminosity, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Liana gets tones and ringings in your ears when I'm stressed. I talk to the ringing and let it know I must get back into myself. It works when I don't just ignore it. Yes, don't ignore it. That was a sign for you, that message. Sarah's good. She keeps wanting to send you an update. Oh, yeah, do it. Do it. In permission, too. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'd love to, because I'm going to be looking at that content again and maybe tightening it up, and I'd love to have any feedback for any of you that have enjoyed the experience. I put a lot of time into it, and I'd love to know how it's working for you. Pamela says, perfect. Hey, Monique, how you doing, honey? Hey, Carolyn. You get ringing too. We'll have you put together, Carolyn, what the ringing is about. Michael's like, preach. Oh, I love it. Look at our card for Michael. Energetic boundaries. I'll pull another card for you, Michael, because I was sort of talking. Energetic boundaries. That's what we're talking about today. And you know, I didn't like the word boundaries, and I really don't like to think of it as a protection. It's more about you filling out all of you to the edge of you. And most of us are taking a fraction of the space of our frequency and energetic vibration that we should and could. And so, oh, I love to hear that, Sarah. Sarah still listens to the initial clearing every day. Oh, my heart is just like ba-boom, ba-boom. I love that. Wow, how powerful. If any of you guys are wondering what we're talking about, I did a free experience a little while back called Permission To, and many people signed up and are enjoying the benefits of that experience, and I'd love to get any feedback. Okay, so Michael, let's pull another card for Michael so you can feel me tune in. And what's this throat chakra about, Michael? Are you enforcing your boundaries? Are you telling people what you need to do? Let me tune in with you. Well, there you go. We just cleared that. Yeah, Michael, know your truth. What's going on? What's going on? Are you not allowing yourself to admit the truth to yourself? Are you not taking time to journal for yourself every day? Is there something you're afraid to admit that's really big? What's going on here, Michael? Come on, tell me what's going on. All right, that's Michael's reading. If you want to explore that more, book in, baby. You haven't. Okay, if any of you are watching me and you have not yet been able to tune into yourself through journaling and to reach your higher self on a daily basis to find the answers you need, you can do the reboot. You're going to email info@valtopia.com. And let's see, info at valtopia.com. And you can sign up for that. Michael says you're gay. Congratulations. I'm sure that as most of us, Michael, we have our traumas, our stories, our feeling out of society, our feeling in of society, and journaling is such a powerful way to really register your own feelings and decisions about yourself versus all the crap that you receive from everyone else. And I can imagine being gay that you had to encounter a lot of societal stress and pressure. And so a vessel guide is amazing. A vessel guide is journaling, basically. So we did this amazing 3-day reboot. Donna was in it. A few of you that are watching were in it. And you can go do it on your own now. And it will clear and activate you to write in your diary and talk to yourself and find your own answers, because that's the best answer to establishing the kind of boundaries you need to be yourself and do what you need to do. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Terry, you can have a card. Share the live stream and like my business page so that I can connect with you. You can find out when I'm in next time. Okay, so Michael, I want you to look into talking to yourself and knowing what's yours and what's not yours. Eric, are you still here? Eric. Hey, Jess. Let me put her on the list. Share the live stream. Maybe somewhere people don't know me yet. That would be fun. Is Eric still here? Oh, he is. Okay, cool. All right, Eric, I'm going to tune into you now. Ooh, look, a card came flying out. Let me know when you feel me tuning in, Eric. Why are they showing me a flying saucer, Eric? Hey, Mary, how are you? I love it. What's that supposed to mean? I love it. Look, are you tuning into your claircognizance, Eric? Claircognizance is our knowing, and you felt me tune in. Okay, good. Well, so tell me what the what the flying saucer was about. So I think I know, but I might have to tune in a little bit deeper to see what the message is. Claircognizance, when I learned how aware I was and psychic and everything, I didn't realize like my perception was I was already seeing and knowing things, and I just took it for granted. So I feel like most of us are like that. Most of us think that if we're if our clair's open, that we're gonna suddenly have all these answers and be so much more wise and like see visions and all this stuff. And some people do receive their information like that, but the truth is most of us are already receiving all the information we need to know, and we're not letting ourselves see it, acknowledge it, listen to it, or hear it, or know it. And claircognizance is the tricky one, because you just know, like you'll just know why. You'll just know stuff. And it just comes right in. And you don't have to do anything to get to that place. So that can be tricky if you haven't come into awareness that, actually I am knowing things, and I've always been guided by this. And hang on a minute, I'm actually super claircognizant. So let me know how that resonates for you. Okay, Mary's talking about dying like Jesus. Tell us what your deal is, honey. Lauren says, totally felt the zap girl here for it. What you mean? Oh, Michael got your tonsils taken out and you're driving now. Oh, good. Well, you got to write in that journal, honey. Well, I'm not feeling your physical pain. I don't usually tune into other people's physical pain. I tune into your like emotional, energetic restrictions and resonances, and when I feel it open or close. So yes, Jess, I know you asked me. Eric, awareness is totally on. Yeah, okay. Here, let's pull you a question card to explore the claircognizance a little bit. Hey, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is afraid in your life. What are you afraid about? Mary's on a trip here. She's talking about Jesus and if I know if her cats are around you. I don't know if your cats are around you. Maybe when I tune in, it'll come up, but I ain't on a test here. You can watch my videos for the last 4 years and see if you like it or not. Look, this is a question card for you, Eric. Surrender. If you have that knowing coming through for you, and that's filling you every day and your awareness is on, then surrender. Surrender to the truth of those knowing and let go and know that when you put your instruction in through your daily connection and your journal and your choice of how you're going to be and live day to day, then you're going to let go and trust the cosmos, trust God, trust your intuition, and surrender to the journey that takes you on. It doesn't always make sense, right? Like when I have followed my muse, my intuition, I've been right, but my dad or my family would be like, what are you doing? That doesn't make sense. And to me, it made sense because I could see the whole path laid out. And I was like, well, I got to do this, and then this is going to happen. It wasn't that clear, but it was just like, I know I have to follow this. So as creatives, as artists, as healers, as visionaries, we're often going to have a whole understanding that nobody else has until we bring it through. And that's why you got to trust yourself, and you got to surrender to your soul messages. I love that your reading was that. That's so fun. So Lauren says, if you feel a swell of positive change coming, how do you draw it out? What a fun question. I'll get back to you, Lauren. I'll put you on the list. I like that. That's a really good question. All right, so Pamela was after Eric. Hey, Tony, what up, honey? Pamela says, straight up, mine never makes sense until way after. What? Oh, your reading doesn't make sense until way after? That's funny. Okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense, Eric. Jess is going to PM me. I rewatched The Abundance Awakening, and I had new things come up that I'd love to share with you. I'd love to hear, honey. I can't wait. And I've got you on the list here for your reading. Jess just did The Abundance Awakening. It's $22 on Valtopia.com. It's a 2-hour video that you get to watch with me, and she keeps every day watching it and having new insights. So I invite you to explore that for yourself. Hey, Marte, how are you, honey? All right, so, excuse me, I'm still clearing. Eric says you are very on point. Thank you, Eric. All right, Pamela, are you ready? I enjoy you in my community, Eric, on the Valtopia streams. I really love all my people in my groups, in my paid groups, are so intuitive and so gifted, and I like it because, especially, we're very empathic, and I'm highly aware of that. And so, together when we're in these communities, I'm very energetically based. I'm all about color frequencies, light frequencies, sound frequencies, and you guys will feel me so deeply. And so I love this level of sensitivity and awareness that we have as a community, and what we're able to create as a community because of that sensitivity. And this is why I'm so passionate about showing up every day and teaching us how to navigate our life and allow our spirit to fully embody within us and share what we have fearlessly, faithfully, lovingly, compassionately, with an open heart of compassion and respect, right? Do you feel me, people? Mary, do you hear me? Do you hear spirit? Jess says it's so worth working with Val. Thank you, honey. And Pamela's ready. I'm so glad I found you too. Hey, anybody want to answer Mary if I hear spirit? Hey, Mary. I'm talking about M-A-R-Y, not M-E-R-Y. All right, I'm tuning into Pamela. Pamela, you feel me tuning in? Pamela, I feel all this energy right in here, and I feel some third eye for you. It's like you you've got your awareness to your higher guides all around you. You've got good information coming in for you. Have you been opening up even more? Let me see what else comes through for you. Ah, there we go. Let me know when you felt me tuning in. Look at this. Feel your wings, Pamela. Feel your wings. And there's a work-life balance needed. And there are signs and symbols coming through for you that you're being called to take note of. How does that resonate for you? Ooh, and forgiveness too, Pamela. I'm going to ask you a question card here. I like standing. I have more energy standing. Who wants to dance with me? Come on. Let's drink some coffee. Let's wake up. Woo-hoo! Pamela says, yes, ma'am. All right, let's see what we got for Pamela. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Why am I supportive, Pamela? Why am I supportive, and how do I feel when I am supportive? And I think that's to yourself and to honor what's coming through you and to let yourself emerge. Let yourself feel your wings and spread your wings, right? Elizabeth says, if my live will tune out, who am I inside? I love to have fun. I'm not sure I understand the message. And say hello if you're here. I mean, say what's up, Val? And let me know what's going on. Oh, thank you, Jess. I feel really sleepy today, but I'm clear. I'm clear. Did Stephanie want a reading? I have Jess after Stephanie. Pamela says, perfectly working through a lot to let go and taking a huge step in building a career. Well, spread your wings and fly, baby. It's your time. Pay attention to the signs. If you're feeling apprehensive or you won't do it or you keep sabotaging, there's support for you. There's ways to shift the energy, to release old programs and to get into a state of, yeah! And it doesn't all have to be energetic. The work I do, there's a wonderful energetic component. And then we learn how to do it because our human brain doesn't want to, we change and we adapt and we feel amazing. And then a couple of days later, we kind of slip back. So that's where the learning and the habit making and the mindset shifting comes in. And that's why I don't let you get away with not knowing yourself and loving yourself, right? Pamela, okay. So is Jess here? I don't think Stephanie's still here. Let me tune in with Jess. And Elizabeth's going to say whatever she said a little bit more clearly. And Lauren is on the list with her amazing question. And Jess is there. All right, let me tune in with you, Jess. Heart chakra, Jess. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Holding on a little bit tight, I know I like your spirit is so powerful and you're doing so much for yourself. Hey, Valisa, thank you, Pamela. You're like, you want to let go of the control a little bit and open your heart and trust a little bit more in the guidance that maybe you don't know yet, right? You're learning a lot. So let yourself open up even more before you make too many decisions. Just stay in a state of receiving. That is a good message. I don't need no cards. All right, let me see what the cards say. Yes, create a live it list. So one of the things you can do as you grow and open up your spirit to your higher self and your loving self and your compassionate self is to write down what it is you desire. And that's part of what we're doing in Dream Like a Boss. And well, that's what happens in the reboot too, is where you write in what it is that you truly desire from a place of focus and intention. And this is amazing what happens when you take the time to connect in with and claim your desires and let them come in. It's very powerful. So how does that resonate, Jess? And the fact that you want to do the reboot, this is exactly what we do in there. And to release some of that heart chakra and open up, the best way is to get into a really beautiful state of gratitude, right? And Create a live it list from the future from a state of gratitude. Like, I'm so grateful that I've released these money troubles and I'm now earning money easily, and I've gotten over my money story, and I tapped into my infinite wisdom and intuition and came up with the most brilliant ideas, and support came in and connections were made and my life adapted to, right? You could just keep going that way. So a live it list. Yes, Mary, claim your desire. Jess says that's so spot on. I've been trying to open my heart chakra and forgive and release. Oh, okay, of course. So everyone that's watching the stream, replay or live, let's tune into our heart chakras. Let's ground a little minute here first. And let's feel our presence in our frequency, grounded deep into the earth, and let's tune into that heart chakra. And if you need to, I feel a lot of energy running. If we want to feel forgiveness, that's where I think one of the biggest forgivenesses, especially for us empaths and people pleasers and perfectionists, is to forgive ourselves. We should forgive ourselves. And forgiving yourself is a process of saying, I'm letting go of what was, and it's okay. I was in the right place. I was learning my lesson, and now I'm coming into a new place where I will choose and be differently and allow myself to thrive, honey, right? Okay. Shatona, hey honey, share the live stream and like my business page. I'll be happy to read for you. Let me put you on the list. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm looking at your post there. All right, Jess, thank you. That was fun. Lauren, let me get back to your kick-ass question. Are you still here? Lauren had asked me, if you feel a swell of positive change coming, how do you draw it out? So can you tell me a little bit more about the swell of positive change, and would you like me to pull a card for you around it and tune into your energy around it? And what I'd like to say is, whatever we experience, the swell of positive energy, did you ask for it? Have you been magnetizing in what's happening? And are you having the feeling that, it's too much, it's too exciting, I can't have it, and are you pushing it away? That's the energy I'm kind of feeling a little bit. Lauren says, yes. Let me see. Lisa, hey, honey. Oh, and your court dates. Well, I may not get that specific, but I'll tune into your energy. Hey, Lillian, how are you? All right, Lauren, tell me what you think about what I asked you. And, the energy does come and go in waves. And sometimes we feel like we're in an upswing and flow and everything's going really well. And then sometimes we feel like everything's going against us, especially after we've come up in energy and we've gotten to a new level and things are going really good. And then it's like, poosh, and we're like, what the fuck happened here? Why is it going bad? And it can be because as soon as we ask for and set intentions to grow, guess what? We get presented with opportunities that will grow us into what we've asked for, right? Do you feel me on that? You felt it for months now. So you feel it coming, but it's not happening. So I think in that case, then you want to spend some time journaling or in a session or something, asking why would you not want the positive energy or the thing to come? Hey, Valisa, thank you. Let me put you on the list. So, Lauren, you want me to pull a card for you? See what comes up? Lauren says, I've been drawing it, but I don't know what the thing is. But it's going to show up in the next couple weeks. I want to know what to look out for. Oh, how exciting. All right, well, let's pull a card to see what's going on. And, the card reading will definitely be illuminating. It may not specifically tell you what's going to happen, but it will tune into your energy. So let me know when you feel me tuning in, Lauren. Ooh, a card fell down. Huh. All right, let's see. I feel some energy here in, okay, Mary, I got you. Let me put you on the list. So, it's good to see you too. So Lauren, I feel some energy like tightness here. A little bit of fear of what's coming, right? Like a little bit of, like some of your energy doesn't want it. So I think the question I asked you is really, you feel me, okay? So seeing that you feel me, and the message that came through for you a minute ago was like, tune into why you might not want that to come. Any reason that you have any fears or doubts about growing into this beautiful wave that you've been calling in, look at it square in the eyes and face it. And if you need to have a session to guide you through that, we could do that. But it's so important to look at the reasons you might not want it and why you might be staving it off. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. It's so big, it's a huge responsibility. Yeah, you know, Lauren, when we ask for more and we grow into stuff, it isn't more a responsibility and it is more leadership. And let me tell you, when I first started this experience of Valtopia and doing energy work for others, like scared the crap out of me. I was like, what if then I'm responsible for, because I was used to just working in the dark on a computer and the only thing I was responsible for was the artwork on these films that I worked on. It wasn't like someone's life and their choices, and I wasn't used to being in that position of standing up and even speaking my mind or for anybody knowing what I think, right? And I was scared to share it. I didn't want to. And now, a few years out, like the more I lean into the leadership, the more I lean into the messy, awkward as fuck growing it takes to lean into the leadership, the more that I honor like the message and passion that comes through me, the more I get to meet you guys and see you blossom like fucking supernovas, and the more we have a different life experience, and the more my life has deep meaning as I effectuate who I am and I watch you, witness you guys doing the same. It's beautiful. So yeah, it's scary, and lean into it, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's like as if I skipped a lot of steps right to the stop. That's what it feels like. All right, well, are you ready to own it? And if you're scared of that, write out why you're scared and shift your mindset. Like if you think it's a couple weeks away, get ready. Act as if it's here. Be the person that receives this level of responsibility. You also be in 3D arts, and 2 years ago I derailed into your soul arts as well. Good, congratulations on getting out, honey. Look at this, clairvoyance for you, Lauren, and inspiration. So I think that's your answer. You have an inspiration that you are seeing. You are seeing the future. You do know what's going on. You do know. So do that work, do that mindset work, and get ready, because it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Yeah! All right, Lauren, thank you. That was fun. Shatana, are you still here? Shatana, what you doing there? Am I missing comments from people? Sarah's commenting. Let's see. Hey, Sarah. All right. Yay, Shatana's ready. I hope you guys don't mind me looking down, but I'm just looking at the comments on the watch party. Jess says, I've been using my art to heal, and it's been very eye-opening. Yes, Jess. And let me tell you, like, when I first started combining my art with the digital portraits, with the energy healing sessions, and I did priestess activations. Nobody was doing activations when I decided to do activations in 2016. And the more you combine what comes through you naturally with your natural healing awareness and gifts, and learn about it from a place of intuition and like just letting yourself merge what feels right and not being too overly restrictive, the more you let it flow like that, the more healing and activation and beauty happens, right? It's when I took a lot of healing modalities, and I was grateful to learn about it so I didn't feel insecure, like I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't want to use their techniques. Those are their techniques. I wanted to follow my intuition. I'm a naturally gifted healer, so I was grateful to learn all the modalities and be educated about it. And then I went back to following my instinct, and that includes art and sound frequencies. And so follow your instincts, people, if you feel natural. Hey, Lisa, I'll put you on the list if you share the live stream and like my business page so that you know when I'm coming on. All right, Shatana's ready. Oh, Elizabeth, did you want a reading? Let me put you on the list too after Shatana. Honey, yeah. Yay, yay. All right, Shatona is ready. Karen really needs a card, honey. I'll put you on the list. Like my business page. Share the live stream, please. And we were talking at the top of the hour about boss bitch boundaries for empaths. And that is what my next offer, we're going to be dropping it tomorrow. I want to tell you about it right now. It's going to be 10 days with me in Messenger. You're going to start with a one-on-one with me for 45 minutes. And then you're going to get a 20-minute virtual reading in your inbox at the beginning and the end of the experience. If you have any issues with establishing your boundaries, making time and space and money for yourself to do and be the thing and person that allows your gifts to come through, if you are feeling choked at your throat and your heart hurts and you're not able to express and be who you are in your life, sign up. This is for you. This is a live experience with me. It's very interactive. For the 10 days, you're going to want to be involved and allow me to, you're going to have a major shift. And we start Monday the 6th, I believe it is. Shatana, if you want to know anything about that, just private message me. Look at this, self-care, Shatana. Are you taking care of yourself? Let me tune in again while I'm not distracted with Shatana. I'm going to use my deck here. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. Oh, I feel heart chakra for you, Shatana. Ooh, heart chakra. Some forgiveness and release for you today, too. And some tight throat chakra that wants to pop now. Let me know if you feel me tuning in. Hey, Sabrina, there's been trying to let you know I've been here, but there's a force that doesn't want me to hear something from you. All right, honey, it's up to you. Karen shared to friends group. Yes, you're on the list, honey. There's a few people in front of you. You're the last person on the list right now. And I have Elizabeth on the list. Shatana feels me. I love how when you guys are like, oh my God, I feel you. Yeah, this is me just tuning in with you, just thinking about you and tuning in with you and seeing what comes through. You definitely, your throat chakra is responding to me, so there's some stuff that wants to clear up. It's pretty like panic kind of stuff. Yeah, read the resistance. So you've got to take good care of yourself so you can read the resistance. If you're running around, busy, helping everybody else, not taking care of yourself, you can't read the resistance and you can't honor your frequency and you will feel all tight and squeezed up, right? So take care of yourself and get really clear on who you are. And yes, you're on the list after Valiza, Mary. So how does that resonate for you, Shatana? And Sabrina, share the live stream. I'll put you on the list. All right. Elizabeth, you're next. Elizabeth, you were saying you lost your love for life. Is that what's going on? What's happening? Listen, I've had clients who have, their partners have passed and they've been grieving for years. I have clients whose parents were terrible alcoholics. I've had clients who were abused as children and teenagers and things. It's just stuff. And it's hard and it's not nice. And we get through it. We get through it and we release the energy and pain of it and we choose to live forward from the day that we meet on and things are different. So I just want you to know there's, no matter what your story is, Elizabeth, and every one of you, you have so much capability to regenerate yourself and live a different experience than you have been up until now, right? You're welcome, Shatana. Lisa, you are on the list, I believe. Yeah, you're after Mary, honey. Okay. So Elizabeth, did you hear that? Now let me tune in with you and pull a card on your situation. So Elizabeth, let me know when you feel me tuning in. Ooh, we got some cards for Elizabeth. And let me see what when I tune in what we get. Elizabeth. Why aren't you letting yourself have what you need, Elizabeth? Why have you shut off? What's going on there? You've got a really tight throat energy in here. Hey Missy, what up, baby? Thank you, Mary. Lisa, I'm so sorry about your mom. Thank you, honey. All right, so we're reading for Elizabeth. Elizabeth says, thank you. Elizabeth, your intuition is guiding you. It's time for you to tune into your journal and take a look at what it is you've left behind, what it is you're going to decide to leave behind, how you're going to choose to move forward. We have a new moon coming up, and it's extracting feelings and emotions to remind us where we're out of alignment. So focus on your vibration, honey. Think about what you need to feel luxurious and loved and begin to come into that space of being and rejuvenate yourself. You need some self-care. When you get into that place of love and care for yourself, you're going to create money magic from your healthiness. You see what I'm saying? Right? It's time for you to take some care for yourself. The mindset you're in right now is causing you to think dark thoughts. You need to get clear and get into a different space of being. You'll have a whole different set of thoughts and choices coming from there. You know what I'm saying? All right, you're welcome. Valisa, are you still here? Valisa! Valisa, what you doing? And if Valisa's gone, we have Mary. Oh, she's there. She's like, no, I'm here. Don't even try. Let's jam out on the music for a second. Are you ready? Did you hear the James Brown at the beginning at the top? We need to hear that for a second. Drive your funky soul. All right. All right, Karen, you are on the list, honey. You got a little wait. You got to wait till Lisa, Mary, Lisa. All right. Y'all are impatient, honey. Me. Love your brothers and sisters asking for readings. Listen to their readings. The message is for you, too. Listen to what their story is and get to know them. And then when it's your turn, they're going to do the same for you. See the reflection of your inner love for others be reflected back to you by being a community member of love and light, not a me. All right, Melissa. Oh, we dropped all the cards, and I wasn't ready for that. So I'm going to just redo them and see what comes through. Yay! Valisa. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. Valisa. You feel me tuning in? It's funny, there's a sort of a restriction today on me seeing too much, but that's okay. We're getting the messages through anyway. Probably because they're like, Val, go paint. Rose says, I need you to help me. You feel me? Good. All right. You guys, none of you need me to help you, but when you get my support, it can definitely shift your life. But you're all very powerful and capable within yourselves. Nobody else has your answers. Just need to come back to your own wisdom and clarity and nourishment and calm down and ground and center and find inspiration from within, connected to your inner highest being. All right, let's see. Valisa. Woo! All right. We lost Mary, M-A-R-Y Mary, I think. She was probing me, testing me. I sent her on. So much love, Elizabeth. Valisa, look at this. First of all, your throat chakra is, you feel that? Feel that in your throat chakra right there? So that is my resonance with your tightness and clearing it. You're feeling me clear it, and we're bouncing back and forth this energy of like it's opening up as we're connecting. And so you're being called to tune into gratitude, an attitude of gratitude in your mindset, and you're being inspired to tune into your sacral chakra. You know, how you embody your energy and fill out and maintain your energy and not have others coming into your energy field and your sacral chakra, feeling safe and grounded. This can really let you come into deeper, more inspired ideas, right? So really feel and fill yourself with gratitude and let that mind shift. Expand your cells and your breathing and your breath and your sense of self, and let your sacral chakra come into alignment so that your ideas come in and you feel safe and free and you create from that space. Does that resonate? Sue, hey boo! Sue says, amen, honey. I'm living proof that with your support, lives changed. My life did for sure amazingly. I love you, Sue. Sue was my client last fall. And she just saw me on a live stream and was like, I don't know, I just want to hang out with you. And it turned out like we really needed to do some work together to shift some beliefs, repair some relationships. You know, you get stuck in your life sometimes and get hung up on the way things were, or, you know, like you just don't even know that you can shift a perspective, and a few little tweaks here and there and your whole life can shift. Now every time I see Sue, she's having fun with her friends and having a good time. I love it. I love you, Sue. I miss hanging out with you. Yes, Valisa says, I just hugged. Are you a hug? What does that mean? Lisa says, love, love, love. I am a hugger, for sure. I like a big hug. Mary, are you ready? All right, let's clear that throat chakra, though. Let's clear that chest throat chakra that everybody seems to be coming up with right now. Right? Come on. You ready? Let's take a sip of this. And let's do a clear. Thank you. Doesn't that feel good? Doesn't that feel good? Valisa can't type. Okay, Mary is so ready, honey. Sue says, I love you back. I miss you too. I'm coming to meet you before summer ends. Okay, goody. I can't wait. I love you. Can't wait. I love my clients. We get close. You know, we're doing life together. We're shifting into a better space of being. As I care for myself, I reflect that back to my clients and in our group's community. And I tell the truth when I fall down or fuck up, and where that led me, what lesson I learned, how I shifted out of that shenaniganery. We're doing life together. We're growing up together. We're expanding into our gifts together. We're becoming in a clairvoyant, clairsentient, empathic, magical community together. The Valtopia sphere is like a jet that's taking off. Are you coming with us? Are you coming with us? You can do the replays. My team is putting them all on the website from $22 and up. You can do the free and up. You can do experiences with me that have already happened, or you can join in the live ones and experience the transformation together and make new friends and find a supportive community to help you really fully be yourself. You know? All right, so we're tuning in with Mary. There you go, we cleared that. I thought the toning would do it, but we had to actually let the air through. Thank you. Mary, let me know when you feel me tuning in. And if anybody wants a private 20-minute virtual reading, it's only $197. It gets sent to you in your inbox. It's more than a reading. It's an energy attunement and alignment. Very powerful. You can keep the reading, watch it over and over again. Mary, what is coming through for you? Mary, what do I see for you? You know what's coming up for you, Mary? It's like that thing when what's that experience when you have the crabs in the bucket and you're trying to get up and the other crabs are trying to pull you down? Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Like you're like trying to climb out of the crab bucket and the other crabs are like, no, bitch, get back down. You're not going anywhere. Do you feel that? You feel that energy? So Mary says, I declare that my business is booming and my hubby won't have to work away from home. Oh, how fun. I love that. I love that. Claim it, honey. Claim it. Well, look at this. I feel the love in your dreaming. You know, you're infusing it with love and creation, and that's what we do to actually effectuate and manifest what we do desire, not what we don't. We dream about it, we talk about it, we declare it, we be it, we allow it, and we focus on it. We don't focus on the shit that's not working. We don't focus on the people that don't love us and don't want us to do our dreams. We focus on the dreams. We focus on the direction that's calling us. We focus on what feels right. We focus on the results that we desire and put ourselves in positions and tests and situations that are going to bring us into those results. And all of it comes from a super healthy lifestyle. The nourishment. You guys are seeing me glow, more glowy every day because I'm working out and I'm drinking juice and I'm sleeping and I'm eliminating situations that don't benefit my wellness, and I'm speaking my truth so you know where I stand so I don't get a bunch of bullshit that doesn't align to me, right? These are all the things that we can do. Hey, Patrice. So Mary, I love that message for you. That's so powerful. And if you don't know which direction to go, then there's some journaling there, right? Some wisdom to pull through. Or maybe one of my 5-day messenger experiences where you can really hash through each day with readings and energy shifting. The next one's going to run not this week, but next week, and it'll be 2/22. I have some great testimonials from the current one. Lisa is ready. All right. This is fun. We're cracking through these readings today, aren't we? So many options. Yes, there are. It's exciting to have options, isn't it? All right, so thank you, Mary. Lisa, we already had some cards. Lisa, let me know when you feel me tuning in. I think I'm already tuned in with you because I'm feeling all this energy again. Interesting. It's so funny as I do these collective healings and group experiences, the places on the body where I feel resonance with certain emotions and patterns shifts. And so maybe it feels like this to me, but to you guys it feels like something else. But it's my way of going, oh, this is what's going on here, right? Shauna says, do the 5-day messenger. It's been badass. Yes. And if you want to be the first one on the list when I drop it again, just private message me. There's no links anymore through Facebook. So, hey, Michael, I'll talk to you in a sec about that. So just private message me and say specifically, I would like to know about the And, on these readings that I do for you guys, somebody messaged me yesterday afterwards and wanted to continue the discussion. If you want to do that, then book in, right? Like if you want to go into in-depth guidance, then we need to book in. I'm not giving time, I'll connect a little bit and see what's going on. But obviously, if we're going to get into it, we're going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Lisa, look at you. We are one. It's time to release the shame. You are divine. You are divine. You're absolutely divine. Your metabolism is roaring with my energy and it tickles. I love that. Where is it tickling? You feeling like tingles? So listen, you are divine. We're all connected. Release any shame. There is no shame in your game. No shaming out. You can go to one of my blogs that I posted the other day, and it's called No Shaming Out. And the thing is, you got to stay in the momentum of creation. It's like what I was just saying. Like, we're not focusing on what isn't working. We're not focusing on the shame of the past. We're not focusing on why we didn't get it right. We're not focusing on being perfect. We're not focusing on kissing anybody's ass. We're focusing on the momentum of our passion and of our inspiration and of our nourished, well-balanced being and showing up in that and whatever lends itself to that focus and creation, that's what we're focusing on. So how does that feel? I love that. Thank you, Michael. And Michael has a question about protecting energy. I'd love to talk about that. Karen, are you still here? Who's messaging me to sign up for all these amazing things I've just offered? Get on the jet, baby, the Valtopia jet to the Valtopia sphere. All right, Karen, is Karen still here? Just as I love hearing all these great messages coming through. Isn't it great? It's so informative, because if you're watching it, it's for you too, right? Lisa's like, preaching to the choir. Yes. This card went flying out for you, Karen. Waiting desperately. No desperation, please. Let me tune into this deck with you. Karen. Oh my gosh, we got cards flying out everywhere. What a hoot. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, are you feeling indecision, Karen? It's time for a change. Hey, Neri, are you feeling indecision? And here's the thing about indecision. Especially for us sensitive, intuitive, highly gifted, visionary creatives, until we come into our resonance with ourselves, we will feel indecisive. We may possibly be in a very controlling relationship. We may be surrounded by narcissists until we figure ourselves out. We may allow ourselves to be completely suppressed by those around us because that's all we've ever known. And it is our job and gift and blessing. We get to evolve past the box. We get to move out of it. And that journey out of the trauma and out of the difficulty is our expansion. It's our blessing. It's not fun at the time, and we think we can't do it, but we can. And everything we surpass as we go through that escape from a place that isn't aligned to us, to our alignment, is our blessing and shapes us. Do you feel me on that, Karen? Does that resonate for you? So part of indecision is not wanting to feel our emotions. Because sometimes when we're in that place, or we've been in that place, it's like feels too hard to feel our emotions because we don't want to face like all the difficulty we've been through. But guess what? The more that you lean into the emotions and let yourself express them and express them from your being and choose new ones, then new things will start to happen because you'll have a different mindset, different set of choices, different set of reactions, different energy, different set of creations, right? So you want to stay in love, in the sense of love, love for yourself, love for others, and let the epiphanies come in. Chances are you might be a highly sensitive empath, like many of us in my community that are like the sacred fool, which means you might feel very isolated or weird in your community or in your people because you're different, and you may trigger people just by being yourself because you're here to activate and awaken people for reasons that you naturally do without even thinking about it. You left work for business, for your own business. So there's some deception that you're healing from, maybe even just to yourself. And so it's so important that you tune into your Trinity. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Inner Child, or the triangle of the inner earth, your heart, and the cosmos, and to let yourself heal. You're waiting for new things. Well, I would be deciding on new things and deciding what it is that you're aligned to, and then decide, well, what kind of action would I be taking if I were that kind of person that I'm deciding to be? What is my, ooh, someone's getting a message. And for you, we have claircognizance and the solar plexus chakra, Karen. So you do know your answers, and your indecision comes from you not letting yourself hear and accept what you already know. Does that resonate for you? Mm-hmm. Michael says, wow. Sabrina, are you still here? And then we're going to answer Michael's question about energy, and then I'm going to go, honey, because I've been on for a while and I want to paint. Karen says, yeah, of course, it's the healing period after losing both parents. That's real hard. I'm sorry for your loss. And, you know, I'm 48, so I have a lot of friends and family that are going through that level of loss right now and hospice care, and it's not easy, you know, so blessings to you. And there's so many loving people that in the community that can support you day to day. And I think that's the key, is to have a day-to-day support system and method of opening up and expanding into love, no matter what the fuck you've been through. Many of us in this community have been through a shit storm, and I like to call it a shift storm. So yeah, it sucks and it hurts and we have wounds, and we're gonna clear that shit up, and we're gonna stand together, and we're gonna rise back up. And what did I see today? If your spark went out, come back up as the whole flame, right? Shauna says, I literally was having that thought as you spoke it, that we need to act as if. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that happens, you know, I mean, think about Rosa Parks, okay? When Rosa Parks stood up on that bus and said, nah, do you think that she saw a world around her that gave her evidence that she should fucking stand up and say nah? Do you think that she did? No, but she knew it in her heart. She knew what was right and what's wrong for herself. And she had enough courage and presence to stand up and say, nah, this is wrong. I'm not doing this. I'm going to do it in a way that's graceful and divine. And I'm going to believe in what I know in my heart, but maybe I don't see yet, right? It's not faking it till you're making it. It's called tuning into what you know and letting it come through, because that's why you were born, to bring it through. Oh, my ear's going boo. All right. Ooh, I'm preaching today. Mary says, I heard that. All right, let me tune in with Sabrina. Thank you, Michael. Is that what the wow was for? Keeping it together. Keep that shit tight. I post every day on Instagram when I go to the gym. KTST. If you guys want to hang out with me on Instagram, go to Valtopia. At Valtopia on Instagram. All right. We're going to tune in with Sabrina. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. I feel third eye for you, Sabrina, and that as soon as I tune in with you, they said something about brownies. This is like an inner child, little girl, inner child thing going on. Sabrina. All right, we're clearing that energy. Thank you, Michael. Don't ever apologize for being late to my live streams. It's not like I announce them or anything. You're late. You're late for something you didn't know about. You're fired. No. Hey, Lee, welcome. You came right on time. All right, so Sabrina, did you feel me tuning in? And I feel a lot of energy around your third eye, like you have answers waiting for you. I like to say that to people. You have answers waiting for you. Like when I feel this energy in my third eye, it's like I'm not meant to give you the answer today. Like you're meant to focus on your vibration, which this is what your card is. Focus on your vibration and let yourself get into a state of resonance. I found a lot of times, like when I listen to really cool meditation, either one of my guided audios or something on YouTube that is binaural beats, or, you know, really beautiful sounds of the jungle or whatever I've got going, and let myself really just get very quiet and let all of me coalesce into a space. That's one a really powerful way to tune into your vibration and uplift yourself, and get quiet. And you don't get the message while you're quiet. It comes afterwards, like after you let yourself have that, then suddenly it's like boom, and the idea comes in, right? Or the knowing, or when you see the answer. How does that feel for you, Sabrina? I'm going to pull a question card for you. Why am I nurtured, Sabrina? And why am I wanted? All right? I feel a little bit of third chakra here for you too. So maybe there's a little bit of worthiness, like some of the things that you do need to do to get into that state of raising your vibration. Maybe you don't feel like you're allowed to, and that's where you want to do some work. Right here, of admitting to yourself, no, yeah, you know, I do need that massage or whatever it is that makes you feel more aligned in your beingness. recognize it and bring it in. Yeah? All right. Michael was asking how to protect his energy. So here's what I want to say about that. And I teach all my clients, and in all of our group experiences, we always learn about this. Protecting your energy is really about becoming more aware and allowing yourself to resonate with that awareness. So for example, especially as empaths, when you do work to really notice, okay, that's my energy, and that's not my energy. That's a process. Like, it took me a minute to figure out that I was feeling everybody. I didn't know. I just didn't know. And then I had to learn what was mine and what wasn't mine. And so when you become very clear on that, then you can have a practice of knowing, like, okay, my energy feels like this when I'm clear. And if I'm in a situation where I'm not feeling clear, what can I do to return to that state of neutral resonance? Does that make sense, Michael? So it's really about embodying yourself and filling out to yourself and being so nourished and healthy in your own resonance and energy that nobody can fucking penetrate your field or piss you off or upset you or trigger you. And when it does happen, you go, like, great, I'm getting a lesson. I'm getting a chance to resolve this issue that I asked to shift. And nobody has power over you or can hurt you that way, or, stab your energy or vampires, all that bullshit. That's about boundaries. It's about boss bitch boundaries and deciding, no, I know who I am and what I am, and spending time with yourself daily to define that and then to be it. Does that resonate, Michael? Yeah, Sabrina says not. The answer will come when you're doing your chores and you're not allowed to feel worthy. Yeah, that's up to you. That's up to you. Nobody else can make you feel worthy inside. They can reflect back to you your inner knowing that you're worthy, and now you're accepting people that are reflecting back to you your respect and love for yourself. But ultimately, we have to feel that worthiness from within. Lisa goes to a nursing home every day and feel energy get low. I can imagine it's difficult. I've had other clients who work in nursing homes. I have one client that she called them her lovelies, and she really enjoyed being with them. And some of the work that we did together helped her distinguish her energy versus her lovelies. And by the end of our time together, she was dancing around her apartment to music and enjoying her life, and also being able to use some of the techniques I taught her with her nursing home clients. But I think it's really important not to blame our energy on anyone or anything else. It's very good to be aware of it. Like I was telling you at the top of the show, I feel kind of tired today and I had to take a little nap and I did this and that. Yeah, we can fluctuate, and some days we have more energy than others, and some days we have more ability to reflect back to others our highest state of being, and other days we're more penetrable and down. And so it's a daily process of coming into your best state of being. I would invite you to work out or do something very powerful for yourself every day before you go into the nursing home. Or Michael, any time that you feel like you're going into a situation where you kind of feel compromised, get good before you go in. Know who you are, have your shit together, your sense of self, so that when you go in there, your cup is full and you're just overflowing with yourself, and you're not, going in there with holes in your system and insecurities and doubts and fatigue and letting other people just pile on you. If they do that, it's because you let them, right? Like even with the nursing home. Yeah, you've got your techniques for lifting yourself. So, hey Sharon, how are you? Share the live stream. And then that's going to be my last one. We're going to get it going. We're going to go paint. And listen, I want you to know that this offer for the Boss Bitch Boundaries, we start next Monday, and it's a 10-day experience. Like I said, it's a one-on-one session with me, 2 virtual readings, and 10 days of mind-blowing, energy adjusting, mindset shifting, habit breaking and creating experience to teach you where you're not having a tight focus on your energy, where you could have a better sense of boundaries. It's really powerful, and I'm going to be talking about it every day until we book it up. All right, so private message if you want to be in it. All right, Sabrina, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go, and Sharon, we'll have it next time unless I see from you right now. Thank you for joining me. And I'll be back on probably tomorrow. I've got my kids this weekend, so I may taper off as the weekend goes and focus on my kiddos. Woo! Yeah. If you're feeling low, if you need to boost your energy, listen to music and feel gratitude. That's all I got for you guys today. Private message me for details on your frequency supernova. There's nobody like you. Bye.